Hey Jerry, what's happening? Happy birthday. I hope more than just you are watching this video because I decided to make a little list about Jerry and go through a few things on this before instead of just saying happy birthday. So I've got a little list here of little known facts about Jerry. First little known fact, and I was reminded of this about I guess a month or two ago. We were down in New Orleans with you and went out to eat, and I think the waitress asked about a salad. You got a salad, and you asked for just lemon to drizzle across the top of it. And so I was reminded that you don't like mayonnaise, you don't like mayonnaise like stuff. But then I started thinking about way back in the day, and you know, there was a time though that you'd eat this. And so I was looking at that and I'm like, man, he'd eat that stuff. Let me tell you, I went and bought it. You're saying, well, you got a can of it. Well, I went and bought it. And in case you're wondering, here's who's going to eat it here, right here. That's who's about to have a nice treat right there. So anyways, it's just kind of odd that Jerry wouldn't eat that. There's a whole list of stuff that Jerry won't eat, but he would eat
Dog food in a can.
dog food in a can. Anyways, so number two, the thing I remember from way back in the day about old Jerry was, Jerry drove a big old land yacht. Looks something like this. And so a Delta 88, and he would, I think his dad, if I remember right, changed the motor out in it. It used to be a diesel and it ended up being a gas burner. But anyways, maroon Delta 88, just like that. So then the other thing is, number three here, is Jerry's got a memory. I want to thank him for his elephant-like memory. And so in October 1989, Jerry remembered to give me a message from some girl, quote, quote, named Angie. I called that girl back and we had our first date on November the 2nd, 1989 and got married. And 26 years later and two kids, that was my wife. So Jerry actually remembered to give me the message, and it's his fault. He's responsible for me. There you go. So then, Jerry, I think if he's got some of his kids around, I wanted to talk about how he spent his time in college. There was a time when we played a lot of video games. We had a Nintendo Entertainment System, not Super. We had a Nintendo Entertainment System, and we played Super Mario Brothers. Jerry, little known fact, could play all the way through it without skipping any levels, go all the way through every level, and go all the way to the end and win.
And save the princess.
And save the princess. And so what does that tell you about the number of hours and the time that we had on our hands back then? Not studying. That's right. So then the last thing about Jerry, and this is the part that the only, I guess, kind of semi-serious, but the thing that I think when I think about Jerry and I think about the impact on Angie and I and just Jerry being Jerry. So there's two types of people. There's thermostats and there's thermometers. So thermometers are the kind of people that what most people are. Thermostats are a little different, and I'll talk about them in a second. But thermometers are people that just react to what's around them. A thermostat stands on a wall, and as the temperature moves up and down, the thermostat moves up and down based on what's going on around it. Looks like that. So it doesn't really do anything but react. Now, thermostats, on the other hand, control what's around them. And so, Jerry, I'd like to tell you that you're a thermostat, not a thermometer. Because of you, you changed the people that are around you. And I want to thank you for that. You made a tremendous impact on my wife and I, on my family, whether you knew it or not, starting way back when in college. So thank you very much. Happy birthday. and I'm very thankful for the friendship that we've had all these years. And believe me, the Lord has blessed us through it. So thank you very much. Happy birthday. And Kelly, you're lucky that it's too hot for me to go up in the attic and pull out pictures, or I would have had some pictures of you and Jerry. So I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, and Sherry, happy birthday to you too.